Hey guys, this is Davis again from Davis Comic Finds. Coming at you today with a haul video and an act of kindness slash I sent Rick some stuff and he helped me get some signatures. Haul video, I guess. I'll start out with the books that I've picked up and then I'll show you what Rig got done for me. I'm really excited with what Rig was able to get. First book, this was an impulse. I was watching, pun intended, impulse. I was watching Flash, and they mentioned there was a line I was watching on Netflix, and there was a line in season 3 referencing Anthro and Commandy. I have the first appearance of Commandy. I didn't have the first appearance of Anthro. Not a very expensive book. This one's in really nice shape. It's 12 center, showcase issue 74. I mean, no heavy spec on this, but it's a cool book, and you can get it for $10. I mean, first appearance for $10 from the Silver Age. I mean, you can't go wrong. I got these at a comic shop, a local comic shop. I've got 2 or 3 copies of issue 1 of Sword of Azrael. I didn't have issue 2, 3, or 4, so I grabbed them. There's 2. There's issue 3. And there's issue 4. I think it was a 4-parter. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't look it up or anything, but I think it was a 4-parter. Like I say, I could be wrong on that. I found this. I didn't pay a whole lot for all these books. It's Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect, Part 1. I think that's the first appearance of Maestro. So, I mean, if anybody wants to spec on that. I didn't give much for it. I wouldn't recommend, like, investing heavily. But, I mean, if you can find it for $1, it's worth a pickup, I think. Another one, if you can find it fairly cheap, is worth a pickup. This is a very nice copy of this book. Very high grade. I'd say 9.6, 9.4, 9.6, 9.8. I don't know. It's up there. Exo Man of War, #1, Valiant. A lot of these Valiant books are picking up. Hoping the Valiant universe works out. I know there's a lot of Valiant fans out there. I'm not necessarily one of them, but I can appreciate it. And if it picks up, I can flip this book. I mean, and put it into a nice, Daredevil or Spider-Man or Batman that I'm wanting. I mean, I'm not selling these books just to get rich or anything like that. I'm selling books. When I sell books, it's to fund my collection. That way I don't have to take it out of my paycheck if I can help it. I still owe myself a few $100 for that ASM one that I purchased. So. But I've just about got it paid for, so just about have myself paid back. Next up, I grabbed this, Archer and Armstrong #0. First Archer and Armstrong, another Valiant book. Thought that was cool. These I got for myself. Thought they were really cool. This is Detective Comics issue 370. It's first Neal Adams' work on Batman. Happy to add that to my collection. I was going to buy it at another place because I knew they was having like a 25% off sale, and apparently somebody come by and bought it. And it was a rougher copy than this. And then I got a really good deal on this, so it actually worked out that I got a good deal. I did get this at that place that had the 25% off deal. This is the first Batman and Robin 2, which is, I don't know that that's that relevant. Dick Grayson has become Batman in this one, and Batman and Batwoman's son becomes Robin. So this is Batman 131. It's a lower grade copy, but I think it looks pretty nice. And I think this right here is another lower grade book. I didn't pay. I think I paid $2 for it. $3, something like that. This is third appearance of Batgirl. I've got the first appearance of Batgirl. Don't have the second appearance. But this is World's Finest 169. You got Batgirl and Supergirl over there. And let the has-beens. You know, our scheme has worked. Our scheme worked, Batgirl, and I've made those heroes has-beens. So, there's that. Now, these next two are pretty cool. If I say so myself, they're really nice condition for being square bound from the 60s. Really nice. I mean, you don't see books in this condition that often from that time period that are 80-page giants. So this is Flash 178. And I just want you to look at how nice that is. I mean, you've got some ticks right here. I mean, it's a black cover. You're going to have a little bit. But, I mean, sharp corner. Look at the spine. I think that's probably one of the best parts. You got a little wrinkling down here from the glue. But I'm not used to seeing all the words on the side like that. It's a very nice copy of that book. One of my first, I've got another one over here, one of my first Silver Age Flash books. So, really happy to grab that. And then I was able to grab this. This is from 1964. It actually wouldn't fit in a Silver Age Mylar. I mean, it's not as nice as that one, but it's still pretty nice. It's a collection of Super Stories, Superman Annual #1. It's still, like I say, in fairly nice condition. And the spine looks good on it. Like I say, these square-bound books from that time period, a lot of times that spine gets screwed up. But it's a very cool one, I thought. So I got those locally. Got this online. Didn't actually have a copy of Marvel Team Up 141. So I figured I'd just go ahead and grab one, and I grabbed this one. The price was right. It's signed by Arthur Adams and Mike Mignola. So, thought that was cool. Happy to add that to my collection. This one I won on accident. I thought, man, this will go high, but I'll bid minimum bid and see what happens. And I won it. So, this is Megaton issue 3. Signed by Angel Medina, which is a really nice guy. He's a real nice guy. I've met him before. And Eric Larson. This is Angel Medina's first professional work. And this is the first Savage Dragon or Drag. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. It came with a COA. So you can see Angel Medina's signature and then Eric Larson's right here. Happy to add that to the collection. A couple just random ones that I got because, you know, I get them pretty cheap. Another couple first appearances. This is first appearance in like a pinup of the Rocketeer. This is Star Slayer #1. Pretty nice condition. Copy of that. And I also got first full appearance of Rocketeer, which is Star Slayer #2. And you got those cool Mike Grell covers. Both of them. I think that's Mike Grell. Yeah, that's Mike Grell as well. So, thought those were cool. This next was a lot that I got for my No Man's Land series. So I've completed the Catwoman part of it. I think all I like is the Azrael books from No Man's Land. So I've got 72. 73 of Catwoman, 74, 75, 76, I actually didn't have any of these, and 77. So that's to complete the Catwoman. I think all I like is the Azrael books, and I'm actively searching for them. Last book that I picked up was from a fellow YouTuber. This is a very low grade copy, but I didn't pay much for it. So, I mean, I went with it. Vault of Horror, number 22. I've got a couple EC horror books, both low grades, but like I say, I might have 40, 50 bucks in both of them. So, I mean, I don't know if I'll hold on to them. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But there's that one. I also grabbed this. I don't have Volume 3. I've got Volume 1 and 2. Volume 3 is ridiculously expensive. I'm hoping they reprint it or something. Maybe they'll drop the prices. But I did grab this online. Volume 4 of the Omnibus for Amazing Spider-Man. I have all these issues, but except for maybe the Marvel Superheroes one, Marvel Superheroes 14 here at the bottom, I think I've got the rest of them. This has got like Hulk 121, 122, or not Hulk. It's got Amazing Spider-Man 121, 122, 129. It's got the Hulk issues, which is 119 and 120. So, very cool. See, it shows all the books right here that's in it. So, happy to add that to the collection. So that's all my stuff. Now let's show you some rig stuff. He sent me a letter. I have read it. But and I won't go over it with you guys because it was to me. But he went to a couple cons, WonderCon in Anaheim and Comic-Con Resolution in Ontario. That one was May 19th, 18th, and 19th, so he sent me those. So I appreciate those. That's a cool cover right there for that one. So this one was on March 29th, 31st. That was May 18th and 19th. And he sent me some books. So this was just a gift. This is my first 12-cent Flash book. A really cool book. Makes me want to get more when I see these. So, very cool. That's issue 180. That's very cool. He sent me a Tim Sale. Shadow of the Bat number 9. I don't think I've got any Tim Sale. This will be my first Tim Sale autograph. And then he got me several by Art Thibert. I think that's how you pronounce it. Several books signed by him. I sent him several books. He could have kept more of them, but he sent several back. I mean, I would have been fine if he kept all the ones. I mean, I think there was like 4 or 5. But I said, hey, I'd like to have this one. But he sent them all back, or sent a bunch of them back, majority of them back, signed. This is Ultimate Spider-Man 1/2, signed right here. Marvel Greatest Comics, this is Ultimate Spider-Man, signed right here. That's a reprint of issue 1 and then a Free Comic Book Day reprint. I now have a couple copies of Ultimate Spider-Man 21. I really like this cover. This one's signed by Thibert. This one's signed to Dustin, which is me. And it's got Thibert and Bagley on it. So that one's really cool. This one really turned out good. Issue 34 down here. 43. And 44. Very cool. Very, very cool. I also sent him some Zek books. These are Dutch variants, I think. I think it's Dutch. And I mean, I just wanted to get these signed too. I think I'm missing one issue from this set. I don't remember which issue I'm missing. But I'm missing one issue from this set. I've got to track it down and get it signed too. I've got 5 out of the 6. So this is Webb Vaughn Spider-Man number 16. It's part 1 of Kraven's Last Hunt, signed by Zach there in the middle. There's part 2, signed by Zach. You notice it's a little shorter than an American book. 14, or part 4, issue 17, Web on Spider-Man. One of the best Zach covers. Very cool. And then this is part 6 with Vermin and Spider-Man on it. I see signed down here. So thank you for getting those signed for me. I'm going to try to track down the other one and maybe get it signed at some point. Last up that he got signed for me, Stan Sakai was there, and I'm afraid I'll probably never get to meet Stan Sakai, but Rig hooked me up with some signatures. So I'll start with Space Usagi, issue 1, signed across the top right there. So that's very cool. Then I'll show you this. This is hardback TMNT Usagi Yojimbo. My sister bought me this from Eastman's store. So it already had the Kevin Eastman turtle sketch and Kevin Eastman signature in it. But now we've got a Stan Sakai and Usagi Yojimbo signature in it. So very cool. Now I just need Peter Laird somewhere, and I'm tickled to death with it as it is, but Peter Laird would be cool on it. And then my issue number 1 of Usagi Yojimbo, a very nice copy. I didn't realize I had such a nice copy of it. I think it's first print too, so signed and sketched by Stan Sakai too. So very cool. Really happy with those. So thank you, Rig, for that. But then you got the big item that he sent, that he finished for me. He spent a lot of time on this and a lot of effort, and thank you, Rig, for doing this. This is the preliminary. He sent me the preliminary. Kind of wraps around to the back there, but sketch. And then he finished, I put this in Mylar. He finished the final sketch. It's really cool. I really like it. It's going to go up in my room with all my comics. Not sure exactly where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm going to put it up there with everything. Amazing Spider-Man, he did a blank variant. A lot of work went into this. Try to show it as best as I can without showing the glare. Glare is a battle. Check that out. Kraven. You got cheetah, leopard, cheetah, I guess. Got some panthers. Got a lion there. So cool. So cool. And then he did the back too, which I think is awesome. Davis Comic Finds. Very cool. So that's the coolest thing I got in this haul. Very special place in my collection this is going to. So thank you, Rig. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but it's awesome that you did. Thank you. So let me know what you guys think. You've seen a pretty good size haul here. My favorite thing is this, but followed probably by this. But let me know what you think, and leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, have a great rest of the day.